Alright, welcome to the video. I'm going to be playing through a Garry's mod map called GM Apartments. Don't expect me to talk too much, honestly. So that much stuff voice acting. I don't know what it is anyways. Okay. Love me. Yeah, I got a bit of congestion. Hope that won't be too big of a problem. The door's locked. Sorry. My chest. And we're locked in. Yeah, that seems quite normal. feel the ambience of this map. Like, it's completely abandoned, but you can still hear piano music. And we can get out. And there's also some vocal noise. I love this map. In front of you have Garry's Mod. This is my #1 recommended map to play. I tried to use the roof jump. Anyways. Let's begin. Now we're in some sort of mindscape. Silence. It's funny. Seconds before I hit the bottom, my mind would not stop screaming in terror. Now that impossibly loud terror has been replaced with a maddening silence, my legs may have broken, corpse an unrecognizable lump of flesh. That's irrelevant now. With a loud snap, possibly a crunch thrown in, everything I've become conscious of is gone. I have never been as happy as I am right now. There are two others on my left and on my right. I can see their stories. My senses, once complicated and overrated, have been reduced to a beautiful simplicity. All that remains are words. To my right lies a woman, once an indescribable beauty. Hear her tale and learn. Snow quietly piles up outside. A small woman gazes at the flakes in silent awe from her balcony. The piece seems as if it will go on forever. Suddenly, from behind her, a man yells. She knows the man, normally a timid, reserved person, now pointing at her and yelling. The woman does not understand. This is her last mistake. With a gentleness reserved for animals, she slowly approaches the man. The woman has handled many situations like this one. The man shivers with something approaching joy as he tears her arm off. The woman had never before dealt with an animal who truly wanted to kill her. Worlds blurred as the woman fell to the floor, a pool of memories leaking from her cracked skull. Knowledge and thought were leaving the woman. Finally, one last thought drips from her mind. Regret. As the man hurries away from the heap of flesh on the floor, all he feels is regret. The woman remains on the floor for hours until finally two men approach. They know what has happened. They know what to do. The men bury her where the flowers will grow. No funeral, no crying, just silent acknowledgement and acceptance. It's a little sad, I suppose. As an animal lover, she should have known better. I'm not really one to judge, though, I suppose. Moving on. On my left lies a small child. He lived a happy, although short life. Hear his tale and learn. The small boy lived on a farm close to the apartment. He walks confidently down the road, head held high with pride and joy. Today the boy was an adult, he thought. He had been asked to walk down to the town and get food. Surely this meant he was a grown-up now. The sky above him was smiling, perfectly blue, no clouds to obscure the sun's generous light. Nature was alive that day, to be sure. Birds, rabbits, deer, even the flowers and trees seemed lively. Boy passed the lake, sunlight. I'm tired of this. Can I move it? No. Water, creating a wave of brilliant sparkles. The boy stopped by the lake and stared at the water for hours. As the boy gets up, something appears out of the corner of his eye. He found a packet of red powder. Foolishly, the boy slowly approaches the bag, curiosity over caution. The boy's world turns red, head overflowing with the vicious sound of bells. The sound is in his head. One word stays in front of his mind: pain. Vision fades. The boy realizes that something is wrong. Now on the ground, clutching at small blades of grass, he calls out for help. The flowers take his mouth next. Now helpless, the boy desperately listens for anyone who heard his calls. The flowers take his ears and his nose, just for good measure. Two men approach. The sight they behold is a common one to them, child or not. Knowingly, they take the child in their arms and bury him where the flowers will be able to grow. No funeral. A last word comes to the boy's head. Helpless. Pretty depressing, huh? The ones left and right of me have long since stopped bothering to cry, which is good because I can't think when people next to me cry. Annoying. Me, well, I jumped off a building that I thought was a hole in the ground floor. Never one for angst-filled stories. The flowers let me keep that little personality quirk. In return, I let them grow from my husk. The rest of my days are good, or at least. No worries, no annoyances, just the simple, possible sensations. Gets a bit boring. Sometimes we tell jokes to each other. The kid had a good one. Wanna hear it? How do you know when it's raining cats and dogs? When you step in a poodle. I thought that one was funny, but the girl just rolled her eyes in disapproval. At least I think she did. Kind of hard to roll your eyes when they're non-existent, but you get the idea. As long as these two stay at my side, I should be happy. I've read some other people's stories on rainy nights, and trust me, there are plenty of stories. And that was the playthrough of GM Apartments. I highly recommend this Garry's Mod map. Go check it out if you have Garry's Mod. If you don't, but you do have Steam, get Garry's Mod, and then play this map. Anyways, thanks for watching.